Yes, my wife and I went to Seoul, South Korea for 2 weeks. We did a lot of research for months in advance, books, magazines, YouTube videos. This video is just a quick 5-minute video on what I wished we would have found out before we went. These are things that, had we known, we could have prepared for, so maybe it'll help you if you're planning on going. The very first thing is the heat. We're from South Texas. We're used to the heat. It gets over 100 degrees down here in the summertime. We went to Seoul in August, so the temperature and the humidity was pretty close to South Texas. What we did not count on is the lack of air conditioning. We sweated through 2 sets of clothes a day for many reasons. One, the only places with air conditioning that we found was our hotel. The subway cars had air conditioning. Restaurants, some of them had air conditioning. Some of the shopping centers had air conditioning. But Seoul is a very spread out city. You will be walking blocks just to get to the subway terminal, and then at least 100 stairs down underground to get to your subway car. So bring plenty of clothes. You will need them, especially if you're going in the summertime. Very limited on air conditioning. Two, hours of operation of Seoul. We did not know this. Usually, here's your perfect day. Get up around 8 or 9, have a continental breakfast. I know that's hard for Americans because we want to get up at 6 or 7 and then go explore all day and then come back around 8 or 9. Don't do that. You'll mess up like we did. We got up at 6 o'clock in the morning, had continental breakfast, went out, and nothing was open. So here's the hours of operation. Get up at 8 or 9 in the morning, take a shower, go have breakfast, head out around 9:30 or 10. That's when everything is going to start opening up. Come back to your hotel around 2 or 3. Take a shower, change clothes, take a nap, head back out around 6. And then you can stay out around 3 or 4 in the morning. Seoul is very safe. We were out at 3 o'clock in the morning, going down the darkest alleys, and there would be young people with strollers and babies in them. It was the safest city I've ever been in, and I've been to quite a few. So, get up in the morning, have breakfast, go out around 9 or 10, come back around 3 or 4, take a nap, get dressed, go out around 6 or 7, and then come back when you want to. That would be a perfect setup. Third thing, transportation. Seoul is very user-friendly. My wife speaks pretty good Korean, but if you didn't, you wouldn't have any issue anyway. You would need, what we did was we got up, we picked 2 destinations because we found out we were sweating through our clothes. We picked a morning and an afternoon. We'd get up, do what we said, we'd go see our destination in the morning. We would usually get up, walk about 3 or 4 blocks to the subway. You get a subway card. Right next to the subway card machine is money machine. You put money on the card. You can put as much as you want, and then you, just like in America, you scan it, you get on, and it tells you how much is on the card. You get a map of the subways. It goes all over the city. Very easy to use. It speaks English, actually about 4 or 5 different languages, written and spoken on the subway card. Very easy. Get up, walk to your subway, go to your destination, come back on the subway, get in the hotel room, take a shower, take a nap, get up, take the subway back out in the afternoon, stay out real late. And here's where we changed it. Instead of trying to do the subway at 3 or 4 in the morning, we took a taxi cab. Which brings me to my last topic, taxi cabs. They are all over the place. It's like New York, except for they're orange. They have the regular taxis, which are orange, and the so-called nicer taxis, which are black. The orange ones, they start at, if I remember, $4 or $5. So no matter where you go, it's going to be at least $4 or $5. The black ones, I think, started at 7 or 8. So, and there's no difference. Take the orange ones. There was no difference to me. We took the black ones once because we tried to wave down an orange one and a black one pulled over and we didn't want to be rude. So take the orange ones and always bring a card of your hotel. Do not try to speak to the taxi cab guy. He is not going to understand you. My wife speaks pretty good Korean. He didn't understand her accent. So have the hotel you're staying at write down where you're staying at so you can present it to the taxi cab driver, and he will be able to get you back. We spent $7 to $10 at the most coming home at night at 3 or 4 in the morning, which was well worth it, other than trying to get on in the subway and all of that. So I hope this is helpful. We had a great time. It was the safest city I've ever been in. The food is fantastic. Find restaurants that have menus and pictures. That will be useful if they have pictures. The people there are super friendly. They helped us out the whole time. You can go into the smallest restaurant. One of them had one picnic table. That was it. The food was fantastic. The people were friendly. It was like a family get-together. Everybody was wonderful there. So I hope this video helps. If I would have seen this before, it would have helped us. And I'm hoping I didn't leave anything out, but have a great time. It's a wonderful place to visit.